Elias. And extra? Okay, thank you. Alright, don't give it to me. I don't want it. Hey, the sheet I handed on Friday, this one I told you it's a homework. Remember? Okay, that's what you need to take out. We're gonna work on it today. Oh, we're checking it now? We're gonna check it now, yeah, before the quiz. I wanted you to be familiar with the question. So when we do it in the class, you can get it. That's it. Alright? Now take them out. On this quiz, we cannot use the calculator. So if you need a multiplication chart, just raise your hand, please. No calculators allowed. Got it? You're welcome. Marika? Carla, you want one? I have two. Each one. You gentlemen? Yeah, this one is. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. Who needs one of these? I don't know about these one, but it will be helpful. I can figure it out. Are you copying this?
No. I'm checking my answers.
I'm surprised you didn't do it. You didn't do it.
Answers.
Oh, you said that.
All right, let's see the attendance first. Guys, go over them, compare your answer with somebody else sitting beside you. Do not copy, just compare while I'm taking the attendance. All right, let's see who's here today.
Or negative.
All right, Diamond here, Martha. Okay, Savannah here, Christina, Sydney here, Savannah here, Savannah, can you work with Kelsey? Yellow stuff?
Well, no, but it's not, that's only multiplication.
Elias here.
We have a question.
Yes, let me finish this.
Okay. Negative plus and a negative. Is it negative plus a negative positive? Yeah, positive. Yeah. I was looking. Alright, all of the rates are negative.
Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please get focused with me. Now, no more comparison with your neighbor. Pay attention here. First of all, I have, when I do those questions, I remember, if we're adding, what game do we play? The zombie thing. When we are subtracting, what's minus negative back to back? Is addition. And what do I change the minus to? Plus what? Plus negative, not just plus, plus negative. Those are basically, now, this is with addition and subtraction. Now, hey, boys, with multiplication and division, what do I remember? Agree and disagree, right? The agreement thing with multiplication and division. Otherwise, if it's addition, we do zombie. If it's subtraction, we change them to one of these, and then we do zombie. But when we multiply or divide, we do agreement and disagreement. Okay? Now, here, are we adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing? What's my operation here? Addition. So what do I keep in mind? What game is this? The zombie. So you have 6 zombies and 2 zombies. How many zombies altogether? So what's my answer? Negative 8.
Oh, I was right.
All right? Now, next. You have 22 people and 14 zombies. Who's going to win, Elias? People or zombies? You have more people or more zombies? How many more? 18 more? Are you sure? 8. Okay. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. Okay. Gustavo. 15 zombies and 17 people. Who's going to win? By how many more? Okay. What's 33 minus 14? All right, pay attention if you forgot how to subtract, because you're used to use the calculator, and today no calculator. Now, when we subtract 3 minus 4, we don't have enough, so we're gonna borrow. That's gonna be how much? That's 2. That is how much? What's 13 minus 4? 9. What's 2 minus 1? So what's my answer? Boys, blah blah blah. Too much. Any questions so far? Now next, what do I change the minus to? Plus what? Plus negative. That's what I'm gonna do. Plus negative. Not just plus. I do two things when I change. I do two things when I change the minus into plus. Plus negative. Okay. Now, can I see it better? I have 8 zombies and 2 zombies. Oh, sorry, and 12 zombies. How many zombies altogether? Negative what? 20. All of them are zombies. We add them up. We keep the sign. Okay? Renard, are you following up with us? You have a pencil plan? Now, minus negative back to back. What do I change it to? Addition. Addition. Excellent. Now, 5 zombies and 16 people. Who's going to win, Yasmin? You have more zombies or more people? By how many more? What's 16 minus 5? So you have what? 11 people. Okay? So basically, when they have different signs, hey, enough, Jamian, enough. When you have different signs, basically you subtract and they take the sign from the bigger number. If you have more zombies, the answer is negative. If you have more people, the answer is positive. Okay? So we're subtracting. When I say cancel out, that means we're subtracting. Now, when we have find each product, what do I mean product? What do I mean product? And what do I mean quotient? Now, when we multiply or divide, Gustavo, why don't you move here, please? Quickly, come on. Here, second, and this is going to be, who sits here? Nobody? You come here. Don't tell me why. Come on. And don't be, please, you're going to be next, okay? Come on, Gustavo. Now, negative times negative. Do they agree or disagree? So is that be positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive how much?
That would be positive 35.
Don't waste my time. Come on. Thank you. Here. Don't get yourself in trouble, okay? You're welcome. All right. Now, negative and positive, do they agree or disagree? Disagree. So the answer is what? 1 3 times 8. See how we do agreement and disagreement with multiplication and division? Okay? Now, this is negative 4 to the second. What do I need? What am I multiplying? Excellent. That's negative 4 times itself. Now, we are multiplying. So do they agree or disagree? What's 4 times 4? All right. See how we do that? Is this hard, guys? All right. What about division? We use the same method. the agreement and disagreement. Do they agree or disagree, those guys? So that's what? What's 28 divided by? Agree or disagree? Renard, agree or disagree? So minus negative what? Renard, put this away. We have just 5 minutes to finish to be ready for the quiz. Come on, buddy. All right, those guys agree or disagree? Blessings.
Agree.
So how much is that? What's 16 divided by 2? All right. Any question? All right. Now we have variables and their values. What do we need to do? When we evaluate, what do I need to do, Carla? Excellent. Substitute. Substitute the value of each variable in my expression, then solve. Okay? So, Elias, how do I start solving for this one? What do I place for n? Is it 2? How much n is? Negative 2. So I'm going to place negative 2 minus 6. Let's go back here. When I have minus, what do I change minus to? Plus what? Negative. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it with a different color. Plus. Okay, so 2 things. Not change minus into plus. That's not right. Now, can we see we have how many zombies? We have 2 zombies and 6 zombies. How many zombies all together? 8 zombies. So my answer is going to be what? Good job. Negative 8. Now, let's pay attention and focus on this one. Because some students, when I gave them the quiz, they asked me how to do this after I explained it. So, get focused, guys, in case you forget. What's going on between negative 3 and m, Donovan? What's my operation here? Multiplying. So I'm going to multiply negative 3. How much m? 3 plus how much n? Okay? Exactly how I just substituted at the beginning. Renard, I can see it still. Although I'm not wearing my glasses, I can see it. Now, so I'm having here a combination of multiplication and addition. So, Shay, what's negative 3? And, oh, by the way, what do these parentheses tell me to do? Multiply. What's negative 3 times 3? Do they agree or disagree? That's negative 9. Good. Plus negative 2. Amanda, 9 zombies and 2 zombies? That's negative 11. How many of you got negative 11 for this question? Good.
Is it negative 11?
Yes.
I thought I got it wrong for a second, and then I see that you're still doing problems here. How is it negative 2?
All right. Denali. Now what? What's this negative? Okay, let's put negative. Do we change it? Is there anything I need to do? Or whenever we have variables and numbers, we need to just substitute first and see what's going on here, right? So I have negative and m is how much? 3. Then what? Times what? Now you tell me how much is that, Phyllis? 6 positive or negative? Do you agree with Phyllis? Do you agree, Donovan? She said positive 6. Do you agree with her? Yeah? Okay. Okay? Jamie, what do you know about this negative, guys, beside the fraction? Can we put it up, down? I don't understand this. Why is that? What does this tell me? Okay, the whole fraction is negative, right? All So do I worry about it first, or I need to substitute so I can see the problem better? Substitute. So let's do negative on the side. 2 times, how much n? Negative 2 over how much m? Now, if I place this negative up or on the side or down, will I change anything? No, the negative sign can bounce up and down and on the side. It doesn't matter. That just tells me this fraction is negative. Okay? Now, what's negative 2 times negative 2? Over what?
Did we get it wrong if we divided it further, like some other people?
No, you're right. It's 1.3. It's 1 point.
Well, yeah, I divided it in a little.
But that's positive, not negative. Because negative times negative is positive. You have
Oh,
negative
yeah,
already.
yeah.
Okay?
There, but at least the numbers were.
Okay? Any questions so far? Okay, let's read this question carefully. At 4 a.m., the temperature was negative 9. 12 p.m., the temperature was 18. Did it go up or down? Up. What was the change in temperature? I have a question. How old are you, Christina? 15, and I'm 18, right? I'm 18, and she is 15. Now, what's the change between my age and her age? I'm 18 and she is 15. What's the change? What did you do? I see people saying 3, how? What's your operation? You subtract. So whenever you see change, what do you need to do? Subtract, right? So we start with the negative 9. That was the morning temperature minus the afternoon temperature. Okay? And we define the answer. Now you do it. Fine. Yes.
My answer where I was ready. I already did. Yeah, I forgot the number.
Okay? Now, what do I change the minus to? Plus what? Plus negative. Good. Now, can you see it better? You have 9 zombies and 18 zombies. How many zombies altogether? 27 what? Problem are zombies, right? I got it right.
Let me check. Backside.
Okay, let's look at this question.
I have a question.
Yes.
What were these boxes for?
Put the answer.
Oh, what if we didn't put the answer in the
Fine. All right. Let's read this question. A dolphin starts at the surface of the water. It dives down at a rate of 3 feet per second. So he started from the surface, and he was going down 3 feet every second. 3 feet. If he goes down, will that be positive or negative? Good. Now, we want to find the change in his depth, or we need to describe the dolphin's location after 3.5 seconds. I'm going to draw a picture to myself so I can visualize it better. So the dolphin started from where? From the surface, right? He started from the surface. And what do I know about the surface? This is the sea level. How much is it? What was his height if he was on the surface or by the surface? What was his height? Is it positive or negative or what? It says 0. Excellent. His distance or his location from 0 because he was on the surface. Now, he's going to go down 3 feet every second. So the first second, he's going to go how much down? 3 feet. If he goes down, will that 3 be positive or negative? Negative. Then he goes, for how long? 3.5 seconds. Okay, so I still have more time. Now this is the first second. Then he goes down and -3 again, the second. Okay, I have one more, -3 again, the third second. And what do I have also? 3.5. So how far did he go down the last 0.50 seconds? Half of a second.
1.5.
If he goes 3 every second, halfway is how much? 1.5. Excellent. Positive or negative? He's going down.
Negative.
Now we want to see his location. What do we need to do to find the distance from the surface to the bottom here? What do I need to do to find the whole page? How do I find the distance from here to here? What do I do? If I say this is, let's say this is 1 meter, 2, 3, 4. So how many meters is all? What am I doing? Okay, I saw you. You, right? Right? Okay. Now, so how many feet did this dolphin go down? Altogether, Jose, how many feet?
What?
How many feet did this dolphin go down from 0 to here? What do we need to do? Come on. You don't know? You don't get it? From here to here? I want to find the whole distance from here to here. I know from here to here is 3, then 3, then 3, then 3. What do I do from top to bottom? You add them all together. But do I care about the sign if it's negative or positive? I just place it because I know this negative, that means this dolphin is going where? Down or up? Down. This is the negative sign tells me the direction of his movement. Okay? So I would say since he started from 0 and went down -3, then another -3, then another -3, then another -1.5. Okay? I can find the location if I added all these movements, right? Now, what's -3 plus -3? 3 zombies and 3 zombies. Negative what? Let's bring down the rest. Then how much is that? Negative what? -9. And now how much is it? What's -9 plus -1.5? Okay. What does this negative tell me? This dolphin is going where? Down how many feet? 10.5. Exactly, guys. Was this hard? Maybe at the beginning, yes, but do you understand it now? It's going down? Alright. Now, you do this. You didn't do it at home? Do it now. Go further. You need to substitute. Oh, okay. Let's go. You have a question, but
Yeah. So why don't we do this?
you already did. Okay.
So I'm not starting with this.
No, because this is job. All right. Now let's pay attention, please. So for this one, when I do the distributive property, what do I do to the outside number? You multiply it in, right? So what's 3 times h?
3H.
What's my middle operation? What's 3 times 5? Is that clear? That's what this part.
No.
Now, what about if you're multiplying the number from the other direction? Would that change anything?
No.
What's 6 times 6?
36.
My middle operation is? What's 9b times 6? 54 what? Okay? Now, I want you all to put the pencils down and see how I do this. Where is it? There it is. Now, no distraction now. There are just similar questions on the quiz. I want you to pay attention here so you know what to do when you have it. Okay? Now, first of all, I look at my denominator and the numerators, or the numerator. 14 and 21. What do they have in common? Both. Both of them could have what? How much? 7. Okay, I'm going to rewrite this bigger so you can see it better. So, first, I keep in mind there is a 7 in common between the first term and the second term. So I'm going to rewrite these terms with 7 times something. Okay? So I know 14 is 7 times what? 2 what? I still have the n, so 2n. Okay? Now, 21 is 7 times what? 3. Is that clear? Now, with distributive property, I multiply the outside with the inside. Now I'm gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna take this common outside the parentheses. Okay? So that is equal to. If I take 7 out of the first term, what do I have left? 2n, pay attention, open parentheses. What do I have in between? Plus. Now, I'm going to take 7 from my second term. What do I have left? 3. What? Who's confused? They don't know why, how I did this. I broke down each term into 7 times another number because I know 7 is in common. I don't want this 7. When I looked at the fraction at the beginning, I thought, well, there is 7 in common between first and second term, and I have 7 in my denominator, so I cancel these out and make my expression easier. Okay? Now, if you have 7, one up, one down, don't they? What happens? What's 7 divided by 7? 1. Those cancel out. Okay? So what do I have left? I have 2n plus 3. Now, can I combine those? No. Now look at this question, and I want you, using the same way, to do the second one. First, look at your numerators. What do they have in common that I can take out from both? Do this one. Come on, do this one. It's pretty similar. Did you do it? No, you did this before, right? Before I explained this. Okay, what is the explanation? Write it down. Guys, with this review, in case we don't have enough time to finish the quiz, I want you to take it home and review it at home. The review, this one. Because I don't think we will have enough time for the quiz, so you may finish it tomorrow. So, and then basically the quiz is pretty similar to this review. Take it home, be sure you copy the answers right, so when you review it at home, it's right, okay? Now, let's look up here. I have 18 and I have 8. What do they have in common? 4. Can 4 go to 18? 4 times what is 18? 4 times 8, what? 4 times 3 is 12, not 18. What do they have in common? Oh, 2, all right. So, I'm going to rewrite my terms 2 times something, okay? So, for that, let me write it up here bigger. 18 minus 8c over 6, okay? Now, I'm going to rewrite 18. I know there is a common 2 between this one and this one. So that's 2 times what? 9. And that's 2 times what? for what? For Z. Okay? Now, I know there is 2 and 2 in each term, the numerator. Can I take these 2 out, outside the parentheses? Do the opposite of distributive property? Yes, I can. I'm going to take this 2 out. Then open parentheses. Okay? If I took the 2 out, what do I have left? 9 in my first term. Minus. If I took the 2 out, what happens to my second term? What do I have left? 4Z. Okay? Everything over what? Okay? Now, do I have anything in common between the up and down? Both of them are divisible by what? 3. Can 3 go into 2? How much is it? 2 and 6. What do they have in common? Can I divide by 2? That's 2 divided by 2 is what? 1. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So, this is my answer. 9 minus 4Z over 3. Oops. 9 minus 4Z over 3. Okay? Is that clear, guys? Did you see how I broke down that term? And I found the common factor, I took it out. And inside open parentheses, because if I want to recheck my answer, if I want to check it, I would do 2 times 9 is how much? 18. 2 times 4Z is how much? 8Z. Okay? Any question? All right. Here, negative the whole thing. What number is with negative? If there is no number, how much is it? 1. So the original is negative 1 times 14 plus x. Can I multiply now negative 1 and side the parentheses? Use the distributive. What's negative 1 times 14? Negative 14 plus. What's negative 1 times x? Negative 1x. Okay? Now, with the same way, I want you to do the last one. The same, it's negative 1 times 3 terms. We have 3 terms inside the parentheses. And now, what's your sheet? Did you write this down? Why? Come on, do something. First of all, we need to copy this. We do this. We do this. What did you do? Yeah, what on the list? You don't know. You know. It's not obvious. That's why. What about you? You didn't do this. That's why you don't have it. All right. Now, please follow up with me. Look how I do it. First of all, I know this negative tells me I have to do the opposite for every single term inside. What's the opposite of negative x? Plus. What's the opposite of t? Negative t. Opposite of positive t? Negative t. What's the opposite of negative 1? Okay? Or, if you don't get it, I can do it in a different way. I would say, well, this is negative 1 times this. Okay? So I'm going to use the distributive property. What's negative 1 times negative x? What's negative times negative? How much is here the coefficient beside m? That's 1, negative 1. What's negative 1 times negative 1? Positive 1x, which is x, plus. What's negative 1 times t? This is 1 also here, right? Negative 1t. What's negative times negative? Are these the same, plus negative? Yes. Now, I'm going to pass out the quiz. Okay? Now, if you didn't finish it, it's okay. We can finish it tomorrow. I want you to start it today.
We're allowed to use our like
Alright, now you have the quiz. Let's start it.
hey, we have our
I know.
why didn't our
You have a pencil and everything. Take your time. Now, boys, this off. You need a multiplication chart. It's in front of you. It fell on the chair. Okay.